Okay, my people. Today we are placing our cow dairy on our Montana plains or something plains, whatever it is I'm playing. Uh, and I'm doing some landscaping around it. I won't show you the ones I did before because it didn't work. I tried to place them where the old ones were and there wasn't enough room, so I bought a little field just down the road and we placed it in there. So I'll give you a few ideas anyway about how to do it and what to do. And yeah, hope you enjoy. I'll catch you later. Bye bye. Right, morning guys. I've been trying to place a cow barn where the cow barns were placed, and I can't do it. The simple fact is, they were placed in a very unhappy place for me. It was there, so I'm stuck. I've got houses behind me, field there, stream there, which makes it very awkward to get my stuff. So, what I've done is I bought this field here, alright, and I'm going to place my new cow shed here, or the dairy, alright. The issues I was having with that is I've got to get in both ends on that end over there. Okay. And I've got to get in this end as well. I could put it like that and have a nice big area for the mucos. As long as I've got enough room to get in there and tip. I can do side tipping on that. I want enough room to be able to come in on the end here to get the milk and to be able to get in there as well. So I'll try one there. It says, do it, yes, we will do the fence. Trouble is, no, he didn't level it very well for me, did he? No. But we ain't too worried about that, right? I might want to just drive right around it. Might I? So, what do you think? Should we do that? Big enough? I'll try that, and in a minute I might have to. Yeah, I might have to delete a bit of fence there because now I've got to do some big time leveling. I can find a level place to start with. We'll find a place there. Right, down to there. Level. I'm going to start somewhere. So it's going to be here. a quick look just to make sure I have turned you guys on. That's okay. Bring her in here. Now, doing this so I got enough room to bring me stuff in around this end, because when I do feed the cows, the drop off point is inside. Right, but we can paint this with grass and whatever we want later on. I might put you gotta have a place to put your manure pit. That's what you want to call it. Right then. I wonder. Didn't work, did it? Now, what am I doing now? Is if I say to it now, so I go for that one there, say. He's looking for a target, so I'll give it a target there to there. So I come along to there like so. That should give me what I need to get up to there. Alright, if I bring him across like that, I can always put another fence there anyway. I ain't too worried about doing that. This should make it a bit easier for doing me stuff. How wide is that now? That looks sort of wideish enough, I think. Yeah. What I could do then is try a smoothie bit out here. Just from that way on, but something like that there. It's only to that bit there, like, yeah. I've got me fence back there. That don't look too bad, yeah, really. Well, I've seen worse. I just can't remember where. See if we can get it looking not too badish. So you could do a slope on this as well if you wanted to. You could have a target there, right click for a target, and have your slope 2 point, which would be up there. So then you just come down then like that there. If you know what I mean, you just like, so you could do that with it a bit. You know, I don't know what that looks like to you, better or worse. But you can do something like that, which wouldn't be too bad for us. But then what you do then is you go and get your smoothie tool then, and you just round it off and get rid of these sharp edges. Then you got to make sure you haven't took too much of the room you wanted up the top, if you know what I mean. So let's have a look. So we'll try it again. I'll go to slope 2. I want to go to there, perhaps. And I want it to slope to there. So you go like that. Okay. The more you use this as well, the better you'll get. You'll notice what I'm doing. But I'm only playing it by ear. You know, Then you got your smoothie off one. It just softens in all your edges. And what I'll do up this side is I will just use the softener, I think. You got to be careful. You don't want to go across. Because they do these roads in Blender now, you can alter the shape of the bloody road if you ain't careful. I don't think these roads is bad enough anyway, without making them any bloody worse. But to me, at the moment, they don't look too bad. I might bring it down a bit more in a minute so I can get me bin on. But it don't really matter now because I can't use that down there. So I might, I'll bring it up a bit more. Give me a bit more room up here. So what I'm going to do is make that a bit bigger. Bigger again, yeah. And we'll move it down to there. Right. Now we're going big time now. Yeah. And if I do it like that there in big time, it means all I got to use is me smoothie out thing. If you know what I mean. Perhaps I shouldn't have went over that bit too much. Make it a bit smaller now. Putting on a smoothie. And we can now just smoothie out it. Because you got more room on the edge now, see? Alright. We'll take him up there a bit. We may have to, when I get a bit closer, we may have to change that edge a bit. May not. I might just come along here now and do what I was doing earlier. And have a slope 2. So if I want to go from that one there, so right click on the edge there. I think that in the centre is what he aims for. And if I go down to that one, then he should then go up to there. If you know what I mean. So it should do something like that. Yeah. Does that stay the same? Yeah. No, that's gone silly now. What I wanted was the slope to there. From there. And that's sort of like it. But gone anywhere. Right, we'll put the smoothie one on now. And like I said, we'll just get rid of them edges, sir. tree's a bit short. I may have to. Perhaps I should have cut that one down probably before I done this. Might well have been a better idea. Something like that. I'll leave it like that for a minute. I'll do it. Go and get rid of the trees a minute. Up over the fence. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to put another fence there. You'll never even notice it. Alright, where's that tree? There we are. There we hopefully the chainsaw will do it. Yep. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he's just cutting something down. I'll get rid of these bushes actually. Yeah. Yeah, that slope isn't too bad really. I don't know whether to put it into stone or what, I don't know yet. Or just grass it out a bit of rocky. I'll go and have a look over here a minute to see if I can have a cunning plan about this bit. I think we're going to have to be sloped or leveled. I might level it actually. Oh, Right. What I might do is level it, demolish that building, right, and then replace it, and then redraw the fence. Does that sound like a plan? It might be a better plan. Then I'll get my fence back in. Yes, right. Construction. Right. So what I'm going to do now is level. And I think we'll go big again, strong again, and we'll do stuff like that. We'll say, yeah, we're going to go for that level. I think it's going to be better all the way around if we do it like that. I might slope him from there in. So I've done a slope now and I went, well, okay, well, a slope from my target will be there, out to there. What does it come up with? Something I could live with? Not too bad, is it? Ain't too bad. I know you think it looks rough now, but it'll be alright. What I'll do now, actually, I'll say again, I'll say target there, slope to there. Alright. Like my field, when you look at it later on, you say, God, how did he do that? That bloody blows good. Well, you probably won't, but... Right, a bit bigger again, can we? Alright. Now we'll go into smoothies. And I'm going to smooth a lot right out there. Right around there. Up through there. I've got to do a bit more leveling up here. I'll move it away a bit, so I've got to draw my tractor in that end. Anyway, so I might have to move my way a bit. Come on, get level. Alright. Alright. You. Alright. Smoothie. Right, now that ain't looking too bad to me. A little bit down here to perhaps do. I'll make that one lighter. We'll make him softer so he doesn't do so much to it. Right, now that ain't looking bad now. So now I'll delete it. So I'll sell it. Yes. Okay. So now I can put one back there, can I? Yeah. And my fence will be okay. Yeah, that one there. That one there. And I think that's just about how I added. It's further away now, so I can drive around it. Boom. Yes, see, now we can do our fence again now. And my fence, I'm going to change a bit. A bit there. That's where he was at that time. Yeah, that green. I'll follow the old fence line a minute, can't I? I'll turn around first and see where we're headed. Yeah, I'll bring him in there. And I'll take him right back to there then. Right, get rid of that. Now he's put grass in there again for me now. You see what I mean? Well, we've got to build this up, Sean. I wasn't looking at that very well, was I? Just got to. Oh, I don't know, that's not too bad. No. Just going to do a gravel track or something around there. I know most that you find on farms or dairies is concrete, but I ain't paying out all that concrete out there. I would go into no. Yeah. That's what I was looking for. Painting. Concrete pebbles. So look at that. See what that looks like. Yeah, it don't look bad. Yeah, we'll call concrete pebbles. Alright. Just for starters, this is well, we can change it a bit later on. Do this, then we'll buy a few cows. They won't produce much yet because we haven't got everything that they want. Right, this is just going to be the placing bit. This is. So I might want to change the levels on this a bit. But I won't know that really until I'll see what it looks like when I got the tractor running in there. Or the milk tank. Milk tanker, I'll probably put a course around this for that one as well. So you haven't got too much reversing to do. We'll just keep them going forwards. Yeah, you don't want too many reversing bits for that auto drive anyway, because they do put women drivers on them tankers sometimes. So I haven't actually looked yet to see who gets stuck most. I'm gonna have to start looking, I think. I'll have to get somebody to create an app that says no women drivers or something. You get them going with it. That'll get them going. Yeah, you can't say that, Barrett. That's what they'll be saying. Alright, I'll get her gravelly around here. That is where you tip your stuff for the mixing wagon, but we'll set a course up for him in a bit. I'll probably do that on a different one. Like I say, I do need to put a manure bin here somewhere. And this is only, I can paint this anytime, if you know what I mean. So I ain't too worried about what I paint it now, because tomorrow I could change my mind and do it something different. This is basically how I will set up my dairy, which is why I don't like them pre-placed, and I didn't like them other ones because it's too small. Too small. I'm not being big here, saying too small. I think, but it makes it awkward for setting my courses up on the auto drive and stuff like that. And I do like using that auto drive and stuff like that because it makes everything easy. I'll smooth this off in a minute. Right. There. Bit of smoothie on there. Just take the edge away. Just like so. I haven't had a look yet and decided what's going to be our best route in. I think it might be right here, actually. What do you reckon? Yeah? I could have him in and out of here, perhaps. And he can swing in there then. Route, yeah. So, painting. Where did I find that gravel? Gravel shell now. Up this way with it. Concrete pebbles, I think that's what it was, wasn't it? Yeah, concrete pebbles. So that's what we're going to have here, coming in and going out. Something like that. Alright, so that's going to be our entrance. Yeah. And really, I think we should perhaps put some grass in there. And a bit of grass. Just to keep it friendly. I missed it a little bit. I'm a bit careful, a bit rash with the grass. Oh, there. Right, let's have a look again. Yeah, I might put some trees and that around there later on. What I gotta look at was me manure pit now. On the other one, I did have it up there actually. Let's have a look, see what we got, shall we? Check silos now then. Manure heap silo. To store manure. Now then, is that an extension? Or not? That's me other things there. That's me stone pile. What does that there say? Silo extensions. Manure extension. Must be placed near the stables. That's the one. So I put him there. He's got his side on the left hand side there, so he needs turning. I'll get him away from the doorway because that door there, you'll be coming in and out of there. No, I think that might be alright there, you know. Try it. Alright. So now we got or manure pit, eh? Okay. Now that ain't looking bad, if I do say so myself. Right, well, we'll have a look inside, shall we? Right. No cows in here at the moment, obviously. This here is where we feed them, see, so I'm going to keep that way clear. Because I do all the feeding, I will, with auto drive, so you've got to come in. This is a feeding point there, and that's the same place you come. Right, you got a footprint like that there. It says I can buy some. I can buy them young at cheap. 218 months. See, if you get 18 months, that's expensive. But they do breed, see. After a while. Or I could go that big. I can have 300, can I? Limousine. See, Angus, I think's better for meat. This breed is used for dairy farming, yeah. Used for dairy farming, yeah. This type of cow is bred and can be sold. See, so we'll put that one there, let's have a look. Yeah, so the top two will be for your dairy. Now I can have, what did it say, 300 and something in here? Oh yeah, 318. So I really want, I'll go that old. That's going to be 150, 159. Yeah. Because I have got the mod in where it will sell them. Probably won't let me go that high anyway, but Michael. That's what I mean about that robot. It won't fill up that quick. Oh, I care not, 159. You can get a truck and go and pick them up yourself, but I can't be asked on that. Right, I'll go buy. Are you sure? Buy. Okay. If I come out of that now and go out here, we might be able to see some out here somewhere. There they are. Ain't jumping around. Oh, he's after me. No, that's alright. He's gone. Right, so I got some of them, and I'll go and buy 159 of the other ones. Or 159 of them. It's a lot of bloody clicking, I think, at finger ache. These won't produce milk for a while, but then I'm not ready for it like at the moment, to tell you the truth. I'll bring some straw in. I've got a wagon parked outside, actually. We'll put some straw in for him. 159, I said like that. Okay. Alright, 318 of 318. Any of them in here yet? No, I'm all outside. you won't see 300 and all of them. But, you know, they only show so many. But these is babbies at the moment. They can live on the grass as well. They'll eat the grass in this meadow. Look at it, what was wrong with you? I'm collecting straw at the moment as well, but I did think I would just stop and do me dairy. Alright, so I'll take this around. I'll drop this off in shade for him. And then open and go in again then. Alright. This is where I'll set my courses up later on, see. You bring a course up here and it is sometimes awkward getting it to go in the right bloody place. But you can see the eye come up in there, your eye. I'll unload it here. Be careful what tractors you do bring into these places, because I like the rear unloading ones. The tippers get tangled up with the roof. My straw plane ain't showing yet, is it? Alright. So I'll get another look. He's telling me I got 49,000 in there. I think it is it. What the? Oh. Anyway, yeah, that's what we'll be doing. It depends on the actual straw fill level I've got. Right, so I put him going, he's going to go into field 86, which is just on me left. I'm going to get these boys going. I don't know why he'd park on the corner like that. Sure, I told him not to. Well, there we go, right. He's ready to empty that one. This one here is ready to nearest waypoint and start. Oh. God. Bless you, dark. Let's put you going. Yeah. You going? Yep. Alright, there we go. He's just emptied this one, as it looks of it. Alright, so we'll put it on nearest and dearest. He's away. I'm collecting the straw on these as well now for the cows. Pardon me. Rust. Yep, so that's going. He'll be going. Oh, did I start now? Yep, started you, that's okay. I had a laugh yesterday, I come back in, I had one of me bloody tractors upside down. Sorry, one of me trucks completely upside down. He was. Right, so I got 3 of these trucks working now, so I bought an extra one yesterday when I was doing the maize. Actually, we can check the silo what's ready at the moment. I don't think it'll be ready yet. Just double check he's gonna unload okay. that's funny. I'll get out here a minute. I still haven't finished doing this side yet. What? Someone's on the phone. Sorry about that. Emergency call. Now he's pinging. Yeah. So, anyway. Let's go and see how much longer we got to go. Well, 88%, not long then. We definitely be tomorrow, and we'll be able to open them up then. So, yep. So, anyway, yeah, I'll be jumping around now, doing a bit of this and a bit of that. Like I say, we're combining now. When that's done, we'll get on with the mulching. I can't harvest them two yet because I already just planted them yesterday. So I've only got that there, and that there is in wheat. Well, you're not allowed to take shortcuts. What is this prick doing? Right? How much of a detour did I say you could have? Restrict the field, yeah. No detour. Only turn on fields, yeah. Well, I don't know why it's driving over there. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll leave you guys for a minute and I'll catch you later on. Be good. See you later.